Doesn't matter how good you are or how bad you are, every NFL team looks forward to their bye week. The Jets' bye week is come and gone, and despite being 2-8, there's a lot to look forward to with the bye week. For one, it gave them an extra week of healing. This week, Marcus May will be returning to the lineup, and next week the Jets will get Darren Lee back. The defense has been really good all season, and the return of these two should give you an idea of what the team will look like going forward on that side of the ball. Eddie Jackson has been excellent in Marcus May's absence, and I don't completely plan on shutting him out of the defense. He will still get a fair share of snaps as the third safety, supplanting Rontez Miles, who had that role for quite a while. But an interesting position group to watch for the Jets going forward. Marcus May was really good, Eddie Jackson was really good, and obviously Jamal Adams is entrenched at that other spot. So the rotations will be interesting to watch going forward on this team. It's time to get into this week's action as the 2-8 Jets are hosting the 7-3 Carolina Panthers, who are also coming off of their bye and tied atop the NFC South with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Panthers started the season 1-3, but have since rattled off 6 straight, and they're looking to make it 7 against the bottom-feeding Jets. With the exception of wideout Kelvin Benjamin, who is nursing a partial PCL tear, this Panthers team is healthy for the first time since their 15-1 season, and they look to be recapturing some of that momentum. And if you recall, it worked out well for them last time as they went all the way to the Super Bowl before being taken down by the Broncos. We'll see what the Panthers have in store for the Jets today, as we are now kicking off, and the Panthers will start this one at the 25-yard line. 2015 NFL MVP quarterback Cam Newton leads this Carolina team amidst a very good season, 65.6 completion percentage, 2,200 yards, 13 touchdowns to 7 picks. Maybe not the best ratio you've ever seen, but he's still been productive, and it's been a winning formula up to this point. See if that continues today. Newton dropping back first play of the game, going over the middle to the veteran tight end Greg Olsen, picking up 11 and a first down on the very first play from scrimmage. Moving the chains for Carolina, now single back. Stewart, double tight end. And Stewart gets the fake handoff. Newton, time in the pocket, going right side down the sideline, and that is intercepted, but it is out of bounds. Kendall Fuller almost had his first as a Jet, and we'll take a look at this dangerous Carolina offense with no shortage of weapons and a very solid offensive line. Pretty good interior. The tackles could be a little bit better. Matt Khalil's not necessarily the greatest. Devin Funchess, Curtis Samuel, weapons at wide receiver, and of course you have the dynamic Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield, joining the elder statesman of the group, Jonathan Stewart, who's still a very productive back, late into his career, picking up 7 on this second down carry, making it 3rd down and 3 now. Single back look once again. Newton dropped back, quick throw, and that one is incomplete as it is broken up, intended for Greg Olsen. And that is going to make it 4th down, and the Jets will force a punt on their very first possession. The punt back to Tariq Cohen, and he is going to take this one right side, and he is taken down quickly, but there is a flag on the play, and it looks like that was an illegal tackle and a grab by the face mask, and that is going to get the Jets into better field position as Ben Jacobs is the violator right there, and he is going to get the Jets down to the 35. McCown starting the game in single back for the Jets. Quick handoff, Elijah McGuire taking it up the middle, stiff arming 1, stumbling, and picking up 9 yards. Not quite enough for the first, but still very productive carry right there. Staying in single back now, Josh McCown faking the handoff this time. Looking left side, and that is intercepted by Captain Munnerlyn, as it looked like it was pass interference as the defender was pushed over. Munnerlyn takes the outside lane, and he is darting for the end zone, and that is a touchdown for Carolina. McCown going for the receiver outside, and he was pushed to the ground. No penalty called right there, and Carolina is going to put up a quick 7. Another handoff now to Gallman this time. Wayne Gallman taking it out of the backfield, and he gets a 9-yard carry to start out the day for him. Pretty much identical first plays of the drive on both Jets' drives so far. Now McCown dropping back in single back, going right side now, down the sideline to Ardarius Stewart, right next to the numbers, an 18-yard pickup right there. Dual tight end set now, still single back look for McCown. Not a whole lot of variety early on in this game as Marquez Wilson catches this one over the middle for a gain of 11 and a first down. 3 wide, Ardarius Stewart slot left, the Jets' leading receiver. McCown dropping back, and he is taken down, and that is going to be a loss of roughly 6. Now 3rd down and 16, Gallman in the backfield. Shotgun look, McCown looking right side, and Marquez Wilson cannot hold on, and he is also hit by James Bradbury. Jets going for a field goal, and this one is going to just sneak under the crossbar. A near hit for the rookie Jake Elliott, But instead, the Jets come away with no points, and Carolina gets the ball at midfield. I formation now. Jonathan Stewart getting the handoff out of the backfield, picking up about 5. No thanks to the formation, as it didn't really provide them very much good right there. Now at midfield, Stewart getting the carry up the middle and stopped quickly by Alex Anzalone. Carolina in New York territory, however, with that last carry. And Stewart is going to get the handoff to the right once again. This one is blown up in the backfield by Anzalone. And that is going to end the drive. 2 straight stops for the rookie linebacker. 2nd down and 9 now. Jets starting their drive in the shotgun. McCown going to Austin Seferian-Jenkins. Lays out for it, but not quite the play that you want on 2nd down right there. Now 3rd down and 6. Gallman backfield. Stewart slot, seeing him a lot more in that role now. And this one is jumped by Mike Adams and picked off. Intended for Robbie Anderson, and Mike Adams jumps right in front of it. Despite the speed advantage right there, doesn't matter if you never turn around to look at the ball. And Robbie Anderson's second half struggles continue. Now Cam going downfield and finding his man right there. And that is going to get them down inside the goal line. Now from the 3 on 2nd and goal, Stewart, fake handoff. Cam chased down and taken down by Demario Davis, but that is going to be a flag on the play, and that is going to be a face mask. That is Bruce Carter on the tackle, and so there's going to be 3rd down and goal now from the 5-yard line. Cam Newton emptied backfield, going right side, and this one is deflected, almost intercepted by Kendall Fuller, and Jamal Adams was also in the vicinity as well, so Carolina will settle for another field goal. Split back shotgun now. McCown finding a wide open man, or Darius Stewart down the right sideline. And down at the 30-yard line. Very quick first play. Elijah McGuire checks in the game now. McCown going left side to our Darius Stewart once again. And he is going to nearly pick up a first right there. And they're actually going to give him the marker. So now Jets inside the red zone. Fake handoff. McCown standing tall. Pressure coming. Going left side to Jordan Leggett. And he cannot hold on to that one. Would have been a big play had the Jets down inside the goal line, but instead they are going to stay at 2nd down and 10. Quick strike to Jordan Leggett, and he makes up for that one right there, getting the Jets down inside the 6 with that reception. 2nd quarter starting now as the 1st quarter has come to an end. Double tight end for McCown, dropping back. Pressure coming and quickly sacked by K'Wan Short up the middle, as he was very quick to beat Brian Winters on that one, making a 2nd down and goal from the 14 now. Cowan looking right side for Robbie Anderson, tipped up in the air, caught by Anderson, and he is going to get into the end zone for a touchdown. We're going to take a second look at this. One of the wackiest plays of the season so far, puts the Jets on the board. This one goes to Anderson on the curl, pops up in the air, he catches it, and he is tackled down, dragged into the end zone. Bizarre play, you don't see that one every day. Carolina back with the ball. Newton running right side on the option, spins one man out, breaks a tackle, and he's still running. Down the right sideline, Jamal Adams catches up and tackles him down inside the 33. A 42-yard run by the quarterback, showing off his open field moves right there. When you talk about running ability at the quarterback position, it's hard to get better than the man in the Carolina backfield. Greg Olsen making this catch right there, and now the Panthers are down inside the 10. Not quite a goal-to-go situation. A flag on the play now on 2nd down and 8, and the pass well out of bounds. Intended for Greg Olsen, I believe, once again. And they're going to call holding against Carolina on this one, knocking them back another 10 yards. They can get a 1st down on the 1 right here. 3rd down and 15. Cam dropping back, looking over the middle for Christian McCaffrey. Shakes one man, but cannot get away from Mario Davis. And so that is going to end Carolina's drive. They are going to get 3 right there, but cannot quite get into the end zone. Jets with the ball now, shotgun. Rolling left, McCown quick throw, and don't really know what that was. Intended for our Darius Stewart, but not even close to his area. So that is going to be 4th down and 6 now. Locke Edwards on the punt, 4th down and 6. And Buster Screen quickly takes down McCaffrey. However, that is another face mask penalty. So you've seen that on special teams twice now, once for each team. And so Carolina is going to start at the 43-yard line now. Newton dropping back, making a lot of big plays. Another one right here to Curtis Samuel. And he is 6 of 9 passing on the day so far, over 100 yards total. 5 minutes left to go now in the first half. Stewart, flag on the play as he is quickly stopped. And we'll see if this one is against the Panthers or Jets, and is a holding call going against Carolina's offensive line. So knock that back another 10 yards as Bryce Harris is the offender right there. Second down and 18 now from the 48-yard line. Stewart spinning up the middle, still going, and he is taken down at the 46 now. Third and 11. Christian McCaffrey in the backfield, the Panthers' first-round pick in this past draft. Newton going right side for Curtis Samuel, and he is down inside the 30-yard line as Cam passes 100 yards passing in the afternoon. Pistol look now. Stewart running right side, shakes a man, and he is taken down after an extra few yards, being a second down and 6 now. Dixon in the game as Greg Olsen has sustained an injury, and Jonathan Stewart is tackled. The ball's loose. Leonard Williams stripped it, and it is Jet football. Alex Anzalone picks it up at the bottom of the pile, and what a play by Leonard Williams right there, not letting the ball carrier get the way. However, it was overturned on replay, as clearly he was already down by the time that the fumble happened. Curtis Samuel cannot hold on right there. The Jets force another fourth down, and Carolina kicks another field goal. 9-point game now with 2:53 left in the first half. Pressure screaming and taken down. Luke Kuechly is going to get the sack right there on Josh McCown. Third down and 19 now for the Jets. And pressure coming once again. It's two men in the backfield. Thomas Davis gets credit for that one, and so the Jets have to punt. Second down and 11 now, 2-minute warning, just passing from the 38-yard line for the Carolina Panthers, and that is Shepard on the reception right there, down to the 45-yard line. Third down and 3 now. Newton, pressure coming, and he is taken down by Buster Screen on the corner blitz, and that makes it fourth down. But it looks like the Jets are not going to call a timeout. They're going to take the ball with just a minute left, saving the timeout for a potential downfield situation. Tariq Cohen on the return, already getting past down to midfield, and he is stopped at the 46-yard line. So 48 seconds to get into at least field goal range for Jake Elliott. McCown starting in the shotgun, and pressure coming very quickly, and he is taken down, and that is going to do it for that drive. Second half beginning now, as this is out of the shotgun. McCown completes this one to Tariq Cohen, down to the 26-yard line now. Third down and 3. McCown dropping back, going over the middle, and nowhere near the intended receiver, Robbie Anderson, and so that is going to be a punt. Carolina ball now after the punt at the 23-yard line. New set of downs. Newton going left side to Curtis Samuel, and he is quickly wrapped up by Marcus Williams, who's not having the greatest year in coverage, admittedly. Olsen and Dixon in the game at the same time now. Jonathan Stewart taking this one up the middle and picking up a first down and more on a 12-yard carry right there, one of his only good ones on the afternoon. First down and 10 now, empty set for Cam Newton, and quickly pressured, but Devin Funchess is open over the middle, and he's going to pick up about 7. So it makes a second down and 2, his first catch on the afternoon. Single back look, Olsen and Dixon in the game at the same time. Now Curtis Samuel getting this one over the middle and getting down to the 37-yard line. He's been getting a bulk of the action in the receiving game so far on the afternoon with 5 catches already. Third down and 9 now, needing a conversion. Down to the 25, roughly, 27. Newton scrambling left, throwing over the middle to Shepard, and he could have got it if he scrambled. Instead tries to go to his man, and he cannot hold on. So this is going to be another field goal attempt for Graham Gano, and this one is no good. So the Jets are going to take over at the 43-yard line in favorable position on a questionable special teams call. Bryce Petty has taken the field as the Jets quarterback. Josh McCown just has not been able to generate much offense this afternoon. The 2 picks admittedly weren't his fault, but the defense has only allowed 9 points on the afternoon, and the offense needs to compensate a little bit for that. And what better way to start it than Wayne Gallman getting all the way down into the red zone on that catch. Not the guy you usually see getting catches out of the backfield, but a big play nonetheless right there. Petty quickly pressured, fumbles it. It is picked up by Wesley Johnson, the center, and that is going to lose about 15 yards right there. K'Wan Short's third sack of the afternoon makes it third down and 23. Petty now standing tall, going right side to Robbie Anderson. The play was broken up, but there's a flag down on the field. We'll see what they call here. And it's going to be a pass interference call against Carolina's James Bradbury. Looks like the shove did draw a flag, and so the Jets are going to get a break right there. First down and 10 from the 14-yard line now. Gallman in the backfield, seeing a bulk of the snaps so far in the afternoon, and he picks up about 4 right there. Despite seeing a bulk of the snaps, he only has 3 carries so far. Tariq Cohen in the backfield now. Petty going his way, and it bounces off of his hands. Probably would have been a touchdown, and so the Jets are going to have to settle for a field goal. Newton now giving the handoff to Jonathan Stewart up the middle as he drags Leonard Williams with him a couple extra yards. He's averaging under 3 yards a carry as the Jets' run defense has been stellar so far on the afternoon. 3rd down and 3 now, going to the run. Just as we talk about the stellar Jets run defense, they give up a 11-yard pickup right up the middle. Jamal Adams making the stop at the end of the play, and that actually puts Stewart over 3 yards to carry. Christian McCaffrey in the backfield now, and he is going to get the handoff right side and pick up about 5 yards. His second carry goes for much more than his first. 2nd down and 5, McCaffrey still in the backfield, bouncing off 1 and picking up about another 4 yards right there. So 3rd down and 2 now, Stewart returns in shotgun formation, and he is taken down in the backfield by Leonard Williams, and it's not going to be enough for a first down. So the Jets take over once again. Quick pressure coming, and Darryl Worley, the cornerback, takes down Bryce Petty. 3rd down and 13 now, needing a conversion. Going left side to our Darius Stewart, and he gets tangled up with the cornerback right there. Looks like he kind of ran into him after the catch, but they jarred the ball loose nonetheless, and is going to force a Jets punt down inside the 10-yard line for Locke Edwards, and he is going to get it down at the 3-yard line. Looks like it could have been the 2 as well. But Carolina in a tough spot now. Jonathan Stewart running it up the middle, and he quickly meets with Eddie Jackson. 2nd down and 7 now. Newton in shotgun. Dangerous play right there. There's a flag. It's complete, but we'll see what they call right here. Could really go either way down in this territory. And it is a holding call against Carolina. So that is going to push them back to the 3-yard line, erasing that 3-yard carry that we just saw. I formation now, and the Jets have the box stacked. Stewart running left side, and they call that one a safety. It looked like he was across the plane, but Marcus May is going to score the Jets 2 points anyway. And so Tariq Cohen is going to handle it on the free kick. Nobody on his side of the field. Trying to break right, but he's met anyway. And he draws a flag. Just about as productive of a kick return as you can get in a rough situation like that, as he is going to gain extra yardage. And they call it a face mask on Carolina. And this time it is Ibrahim Campbell. And it is going to give the Jets starting field position at the midfield, roughly. A fumble by Bryce Petty. It is almost picked up by the Carolina Panthers, but the Jets end up falling on it. So 2nd down and 19 now from the 37. Going left side to Austin Seferi-Jenkins, using some of that speed down the left sideline. Getting into Carolina territory, making it a more manageable 3rd down. Elijah McGuire in the backfield, shotgun. Petty going over the middle, and he misses his man, our Darius Stewart. But the Jets are keeping the offense out on the field. 4th down and 3. Stewart in the slot once again. This time he holds on, and he holds on through the tackle of Thomas Davis. A huge catch right there, his 4th of the afternoon, and gets the Jets a first down and down inside of the 38. Tariq Cohen now taking it up the middle. His first good carry of the game, picking up about 5. He remains the back now on 3rd down, and he's targeted out of the backfield, and he picks up roughly 15 on that play, getting the Jets down inside the red zone. Time winding down in this one. It's a 4-point game with 6:20 left. Elijah McGuire carrying this one up the middle, and he is going to pick up about 15 yards of his own right there. Very productive carry now. Jets down to the 3-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Bryce Petty, quick strike, bounces off of the helmet of one of the Carolina defenders. That makes it 3rd down and goal. As Bryce Petty, not the most solid start, only 5 of 12. But 3rd down and goal now. Petty going to the left side. Our Darius Stewart dives for it, and the Jets are on top for the first time all game as they have closed the gap and even extended it in their favor. It's now 19-16 New York as Carolina has surrendered what once seemed to be an insurmountable lead. But one change to the Jets offense has made all the difference in this one, and now they're leading. Carolina now from the 32. Pass out to Devin Funchess, and he is taken down at the 39-yard line. Shotgun formation. Christian McCaffrey in the backfield. Newton, clean pocket. Plenty of time. Goes left side. Greg Olsen leaping up for it, and he is tackled. 4:30 left in this game. Newton being pushed back in the pocket, and he is off target right there. So Carolina is going to punt down 3. This one's going to get a bounce down inside the 10 and is missed by the potential kick returner right there. So it is down inside the 5 now. And this is going to be Elijah McGuire taking it up the middle. Picks up about 5. Gives the Jets a little bit of breathing room as Shaq Thompson is down on the ground. 3rd down and 7 now. Eddie backed up in his own end zone, throwing left side. Ardarius Stort's wide open, running down the left sideline. He's taken down in Carolina territory, but he picks up about 45 yards on that catch right there, and that is going to give him 1,000 on his rookie season. A very surprising, out of nowhere, but excellent rookie season for Ardarius Stort. Now Wayne Gallman catching this one out of the backfield, picks up about 9, not quite enough for a first. Elijah McGuire now the back in shotgun formation. It's actually Tariq Cohen, excuse me. He's going to run it up the middle, but he's not going to pick up the first. And the Jets are going to attempt a field goal from the 37. Jake Elliott's kick is up, and this one is good. So the Jets extend their lead now with 2:42 left. A touchdown would put Carolina in a position to tie or potentially take the lead with a point after. So it is not the safest lead even this late in the game with time winding down. Newton dropping back, going over the middle, and that is going to be Ed Dixon catching this one down inside the 41-yard line. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Coming back from the 2-minute warning, 6-point game. Jets up over the Panthers after the Panthers had a very big lead at one point in this game, 16-7. The Jets have scored 15 unanswered. Greg Olsen picks up 5 right there, getting a 2nd down and 5 now from the 36. Newton going over the middle to Christian McCaffrey. Stumbles a little bit, but holds on down inside the 30. 3 catches for him on the afternoon. Newton dropping back, going right side to McCaffrey once again for the 4th time. Down almost inside the red zone at the 22-yard line. Running hurry up now. McCaffrey staying in the game, obviously. Going over the middle. Newton finds Curtis Samuel, pickup of 12. Backed up 5 now after a false start. Empty set for Cam Newton. We have a minute left in this one. And he is quickly pressured and taken down by Mike Pennell. 2nd down and 23 now as the Panthers kept hurrying it up. Pressure coming once again. Newton and shoestring tackle from Josh Martin, who's having an out-of-nowhere amazing season. Makes it 3rd down and 32 now with 30 seconds left. A lot of 30s right there. Ed Dixon is going to catch this one down at the 18, and the Panthers know they need a touchdown. Going for it on 4th down and 16. Newton is going to pick it up at the 1-yard line. It's the running back, Cameron Artis-Payne. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line, and there's a flag on the play. It looks like this is going to be against Carolina for a false start, and that is exactly what it is. A dramatic finish. You couldn't ask for much more. 6-yard line, 10 seconds left, and Carolina is going to back up another 5. One could argue this might make it a little bit easier, though, as it gives them more breathing room and flexibility down inside the goal line to potentially put together a big play. 10 seconds left. Newton dropping back, going right side to Christian McCaffrey, tackled down. Panthers call their 2nd timeout, and it looks like this may be it. 5 seconds left. Newton going for the win. Over the middle to Devin Funchess. It's off his fingertips, and the Jets pull off the upset. A 15-point comeback and a second-half shutout. What an unbelievable performance here in the Meadowlands today. And this was a game for the ages on defense for both teams. The Jets pull off the win with under 250 yards of offense, which is almost unheard of. Meanwhile, the Panthers only scored 9 points on offense and were shut out in the second half. 7 of their 16 points on the afternoon came off of a pick 6 in the first quarter. Combined, these two teams had under 600 yards this game. It was an amazing performance by both defenses, and in the end, the Jets just made a couple of extra plays. Most importantly, they got in the end zone, which is something that Carolina could not do on the afternoon. All the Jets could hope for this late into the season was to play teaser for a playoff team, and boy did they do it today, as now the NFC is thrown all into disarray with this loss by the Carolina Panthers. On offense, hard not to give the game ball to Ardarius Stort. Now, Bryce Petty did lead the comeback off of the bench, but it was 2 huge plays by Ardarius Stort that really fueled the rally. He didn't have a high volume, only 6 catches on the afternoon, but he made the most of it with almost 20 yards a catch, racking up 113 yards, and of course, the big 50-yard catch and the touchdown on the ultimate game-winning drive for the New York Jets. On defense, going a little bit off the beaten path right here. There were a lot of good contenders, as this was an all-around amazing performance by this Jets defense today. But I have to say, Leonard Williams really deserves the game ball for this one. The biggest key to the Jets' amazing defensive performance in this game was their ability to limit what the run could do up front. and that was exactly what Leonard Williams excelled at in this game. He was really a game changer. It might not show up necessarily on the stat sheet as much, but just in terms of their ability to stop the run and limit what Carolina's offense could do overall, played a huge part in them only scoring 9 points overall, and of course never getting into the end zone. And so the Jets, a team that I didn't even think would win a game in the second half of the season, just with how brutal their schedule was, improved to 3-8 on the year, and they are going to move on to the Kansas City Chiefs. So that is going to do it for me. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for more Jets franchise in Madden 18.